Hello Sagittarius, I am Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the financial money business card reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February. I will try to keep the reading as short as possible, but of course it's my intention to deliver you a quality product, so it will require some of your time. Also, I want to mention, if you have questions, you can always post them in the comments below, and as soon as I have time, of course, I will answer them. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for doing so. So Sagittarius, here we go for your card reading for the month of February. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your financial, business and money card reading for the month of February. As the first card here, we see the fox. The fox is a very smart card. It tells us we need to adapt in certain areas in our life, especially if material information or financial information is coming to us. We need to adjust to our situation. It's possible that secret financial situation or financial secrets are coming to us, and we will need to adjust in a way for making ourselves more positive. And this is not a negative, this is a positive thing that we are doing here for adjusting our financial situation. Anyway, if you are looking for a job, another job, a job that brings more money, this is very positive also for doing so. The money is not clear for you, but what it tells us here is that it will bring more stability for you in your life. This is what we are seeing here. The second card here is the fish. The fish is the card of abundance, a card of money, the card of business. Whatever we are doing here, if we are business, this is very good for prosperity here. We will be lucky with money if we adapt, if we adjust here. We also get encouragement here. We need to take the big picture. We cannot have a narrow view here on the business that we are doing or the work that we are doing. We need to see it on the long run. We need to see the bigger picture here of everything here. Anyway, if we have certain ambitions, we need to move forward with these ambitions, and we will be able to execute certain ambitions here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we cannot stay passive here. We need to actively participate if you want to make certain investments or your work is related to investment making. This is a very good combination also in that area, what we are seeing here. We are literally moving forwards here. If certain possibilities are offered to you, first think about it before you say no. Because there might be a very good thing here sitting inside of this new opportunity, and don't say no immediately. Think a little bit about it before you say no, because there are a lot of financial opportunities here that are coming to us, but we need to move slow. We need to wait a little bit before we make certain decisions. These are slow cards, and the fox is always thinking about things here before actually moving, before we do certain financial transactions. Anyway, this is good also for financial disciplines, for moving forward here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. This points to more growth in our financial way. Then we have the fox and the cross on itself. We mirror the cards here. We see here also that we are making certain plans for improving in our life here. This is very good for success in business, especially with the sun. The sun is an all over positive card. The success is destined to be in our work, in our business here. This is what we are seeing here. This is a very positive thing here, what we are having here for business or for work here. It's possible also that the other side then is that it comes with certain obligations, burdens. It's not necessarily because it's financially prosperous, it's easy. That's something else. So here we see prosperity, positive, but in general, this is a positive thing. Even though it's hard, we are able to carry it because the sun is a positive card. This is what we are seeing here. We have sometimes also we might be confronted with a conflict that we are saying here, how much I put in this as my duty, and where am I myself? Sometimes here we could lose ourselves a little bit because we are focused here on our work with this combination. And then in the bottom cards here, we focusing the bottom cards here, the ship and the person card here. We do a general reading here, so this is a man or a woman here, but we are seeing here this is a person who likes to travel, who is in business. This is a business person. The ship is business. We are transporting goods with documents, paperwork, value papers. Here, this person is in business. This could literally mean physical travel if this is possible during these days with all the health issues that are around us. But mostly this points also that this person travels. Here we see that we have business opportunity, travel opportunities, departing, we arrive somewhere. This is what we are seeing here. On another way, this points to very active business doing that we are seeing here. Then we have the fox, the sun, excuse me, and the cross. The fox and the sun here, this we like our job, but as we said, it comes with certain burdens. We have success in our job here. If there are tricky affairs or difficult business transactions that we are doing, we are very successful in handling tricky business. If we work, we know exactly how to apply certain things, and it comes out very well. Here we know exactly what we are doing. On the business front here, it points to a very good business strategy that we are implementing here. But here we see planning is very important with this combination. Planning is very important, especially with the fox here. We need to make a plan. Plans are important here with this combination. We cannot just go like wild. We need to make a plan for getting more stable. It's very important here that we do so, that we don't overestimate. We need to put everything in a structure. And if we put it in a structure, it will be positive here, what we are seeing here. Sometimes also, this is not a relationship card reading, but I want to mention it anyway. If you are in a relationship, the fox points to half-heartedness. So it means that one of both partners is not fully committed in this relationship. He or she is half-hearted in the relationship, and there are some questions here raised probably if this relationship will stand the test of time, because excuse me, there are some things going on here. Then what we see more here on the work front here, it's possible that we maneuver certain things in our business, in our work, in a certain way, and it turns out in our advantage. It's very positive. It's like we are manipulating the situation, but it has a positive outcome. This is what we are seeing here. Here, literally, we sometimes create our own fate, our own business, our own joy, our own fate. This is what we are seeing here. We do it ourselves. We don't let fate control us. We want to control fate. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we are happy what we are doing, even though it's not easy. Then we have the sun and the cross here. We find our fate back. Maybe before we were a little bit lost of track, but here we see we come exactly back on track here. There's a kind of optimism here. There's certain reliefs. Maybe things didn't go so very well before, but here we see we come back on track here. We are also grateful and thankful. Maybe we pray, maybe we meditate, maybe we do something religious, spiritual here, and we are thankful to, we express this through religion, through spirituality, to whatever you are connected to. This is what we are seeing. We are grateful to put on the positive financial things that are put upon us here. Anyway, as I said, it will not be easy, this success, but it's very positive financially. We literally need to endure a lot of problems here for achieving success. There could be some pressure because the cross is heavy. So there would be some pressure on us, but it doesn't mean there is no success, because success is included with the burdens. Anyway, here sometimes also, sometimes with this combination also we try to hide our abilities, and we should not. With the sun, we should not hide our abilities. If you are more the shy type, you should not be so shy. We cannot hide our abilities here with this combination, but maybe you are unable to hide your abilities because people see that you are very able in what you are doing, but it might be that you're trying. Then we have the book, the fish, and anchor here. This is positive for business. Business is improving, accountancy is improving, more money is coming in, we are getting more stable here. Everything is not yet clear, but it's positive. So certain business transactions are not fully clear, but Anyway, it's positive. These are positive cards, so it's going in a positive way. Anyway, it could mean that literally some of people here in this group literally have an accountancy profession. They work with money, they work with books, because the book and the fish literally points working with money, doing business transactions for getting our source of income. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, it's possible also that we ourselves, we are in business, but we do courses or we educate ourselves more for getting more knowledge, for improving our financial situation. Of course, if we work and we do business, it's not easy, and this could be part of the burdens here that we are experiencing. Learning and working is not always an easy exercise, and this might be what we are seeing here. Anyway, it also points to prosperity, but we need to pay attention here. We need to see that we make wise decision, that we balance the budgets very well, because this is accountancy, balancing of the budget here. So you need to be careful here. Don't overact or overreact. Make a plan. It's very important to do so with this combination. Anyway, you will get more knowledge. If you study, you will get more knowledge, and you will get more stable here with this combination. Sometimes also this points that we are able to earn money off the books. This is hidden money also, what we are seeing here. The money is not officially announced here. We keep it secret, or we get it in a way that it's not official. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we are studying. It's possible that we study the financial market here. This is what we are seeing. Also, we don't share everything that we know here. Secret bank accounts. Also, we learn literally how to swim in the financial world or in the business world. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There is an education here somehow with business, with money related to what we are seeing here. This points also that the courses or the additional study that you are doing, it will not be cheap. So this study, it points to something expensive that you are doing, but it will bear fruits, but it's not going to be cheap. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the anchor and the fish. This points to more financial stability. We will reach our what we want. But we need to discipline. Discipline and structure is important here, but this points to very sound financial management here that we are seeing it. But it's important here that we build a plan, we keep everything in accountancy, we have an overview. Don't be abundant, even though there is a lot. Build a structure on the long run. It's very important here to do so. It's possible also with this combination that you have money, but if you have money in abroad, not that the money is gone. Here, this points that we have money in abroad, but due to some reason, we cannot physically get the money in our hands. Maybe we literally need to go to that country where the money is for receiving the money. So the money is there, it's put because the anchor stays, it's not moving anywhere, but you yourself, you are not able to get it because it's in abroad, and maybe it's in secret accounts or something like that. We are unable to physically get the money in our hands. It doesn't mean that we don't have money, we have, but that other money we cannot reach. This is what we are seeing. It points also to long-term business. What we are seeing here, there's a lot of cash flow going here. What we are seeing here, we literally grow, get a foothold in the business that we are doing. This is what we are seeing here. There's a very big concentration here about business, about work here with this combination of cards. Then we have the ship, the bear, and the woman or the person card. Here we see that there is, this could literally be an important business undertaking that is coming to us, a big opportunity. The bear is a big animal, it expands everything. And this is business, the ship is business. So it points that an important business meeting is coming to you, or you're about to engage in important business. It will expand because the bear expands things here. He can also be a little bit dominant. This means also that we have a certain dominance in the way that we do business here. We literally, sometimes here we literally step up to the next level. we do business, we are strict, we are moving in the right way, and we step up, we come in a higher level of business. It's like we go in a different social class for some people here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there's a very important project here coming to us. It might be in abroad, as I said, if it's possible to travel there now with the current conditions that we have. Maybe it's possible. It depends maybe in the area where you are and what the conditions are in this country. But also check out before you leave the paperwork, because as we know now, the rules and regulations for traveling, they change more rapid than we take a shower sometimes. So it's very difficult here. So just see that all the visa documents, keep yourself up to date, but there's a lot of changes now with visa documents. Government change things all the time. Sometimes it's difficult to keep up, so make sure that you have everything here under the right construction, especially if you're traveling here. Sometimes this points also that we have that we are considering, or we are having a second home in another place, in abroad. Sometimes this could be also, maybe we are thinking about it, or we already have one here. Anyway, it points that we have a lot of motivation here for going somewhere. What we see here more. Then we have here we see then the bear and the person card. Here we see somebody in charge. It could be us, or it's possible that a person that is very close to us, who is closely related to our business. Maybe it's a manager or somebody or an accountant, or he talks to us for making certain investments, and this person, man or woman, has a very big influence in the way we invest. If it's not a person, it's you who are very influential to others here. Sometimes it's dangerous, this card, because we could be overbearing. So be careful here not to be too strongly dominant towards people around you, because the bear is a very strong animal, and it's sometimes, even without we notice, we approach others very strong, especially in the business or in the money front here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. There is some authority here. There is authority here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it points that we need to be careful not to gain weight, because the fish is abundance and the bear is a big animal. So it's possible also that you need to keep your weight under control, or you see that maybe you enjoy life a little bit, and you see when you put yourself on the scale that you gain some weight here. So we need to keep that one under control here also with this combination. Then we come in the vertical lines, the fox, the book, and the ship. The fox and the book here, this is a very good combination for educating yourself more. As we see here, we don't share all our knowledge. It might be possible also that we don't share that we study, that we do additional studying, but we don't share this with other people. We keep this to our friends. We keep this to ourselves, and we don't share this with friends, business associates, with nobody. We keep it to ourselves because the book is secret, and the fox don't share also. So here we see this, and this is an education related again here to business or to money. We always get confirmation here, the same with the same cards here. Anyway, we don't share everything. There also, this brings again job opportunities here, because we have the fish here in the middle. This is job opportunities. It's possible also that you get job opportunities without you actually looking for it. They are offered to you. And these jobs are offered to you secretly, or you secretly search for a job or for another business. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, you see sometimes also we have a sixth sense for if people want to cheat or lie to us. It's like we are feeling that the other person is lying to us. So this is actually a good combination here for business here, because we sense that it's like the fox literally senses the problems. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. This is like literally we investigate before we move. And also it could be like autodidact, we self-study. We self-study. We study in our home, we get books in the library. Not only we follow the traditional path of the education that we are following additional, but also we go to libraries, we see different angles. We search to what we want to find. This is what we are seeing here It's possible that you do a certain education. It's not cheap, but it's like you are not satisfied. You don't find exactly what you are looking for, or maybe some of the information is incomplete that you are looking, and you expected more from it because the fish expect a lot, and maybe it's not enough. And you are, I would say, distrust, disappointment here, and you're looking for more here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, even if the study is hard, you will stick to it here with this combination. Also be careful if you sign certain contracts or agreements. Read the fine print very well with the fox. Anyway, also it points that we have a lot of, that we are about to get a lot of knowledge. If we want to move in abroad, or if we do business transactions, we have more. But this points also to knowledge of the place where we want to travel here. We could explore new areas, literally, physically, if it is possible, as I said here, and we embark on a business adventure or a physical adventure by traveling here. We are looking for the truth here. This is what we are seeing here. We're following the facts here. This is what we are seeing here with these combinations. Then we have the sun, the fish, and the bear. The sun and the fish here is a very good combination. Prosperous for money here. Even if we don't feel like having money, we are not interested in this, it will come to us anyway. So even if we have no interest in the money, sometimes some people are not so interested in money, but even if you are not interested in it, it will come to you. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there is a gratitude, even if we are not interested in the money, and then maybe we put it in savings or whatever it is, or we invest it, we are very grateful that we have it. But we might have not total interest. It's more about the business here sometimes than actually about the money. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. There is a happiness here with the combination of cards here. There's a successful company that we are seeing. We ourselves are happy, even though it's not easy, as we are saying here. There's improvement here. What we are seeing, then we have the fish in here. I would almost say, even if you don't want to expand your business, the expansion will come anyway. Even if you are not looking for it, the bear tends to expand, and the fish are abundance, and you have the sun up it. So there will be not more choice. Even if you don't want the expansion, it's offered to you. So if you want business opportunities here, they are offered to you. They are literally come to your person here, and the changes, the business changes or the business improvements might be much bigger than you anticipated, but make a plan, as I said here. Anyway, if we are doing business, or we like to do business, we get the green light here also for moving forward. We can use our full potentials, especially if we get the knowledge here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, it's possible also that some people want to invest in our business. This is what we are seeing here. The other side that we are seeing here, if you are single or you don't have a relationship or whatever here, here we see also that people are not only attracted, they don't only bring us investments or they want to invest in us, but it points also to physical attraction. So if you're a single, you're not in a relationship, or you're divorced or whatever it is here, or you're alone, here we are offered sexual opportunities. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, there are also financial investments made here on the long run. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. This could also, sometimes the bear is a teacher also. It's possible that we are considering teaching others what we have learned. Sagittarius often is a teacher. He's the teacher of the belt here. Sometimes, and I mean this in a positive way, what I'm going to say, Sagittarius is a kind of a preacher. He wants to preach what he has learned, and he has faith in what he has learned, and he shares that with others. And I mean this in a positive way. This is positive also for sharing knowledge with others. This is what we are seeing here. But this person, of course, will not reveal everything he knows, because we have the fox there. But there will be some maybe there might be some things here that we might find some satisfaction in learning others. Anyway, then we have the cross and the anchor, as we said here. These are the obligations again that we are seeing here. We, if we are a person of religion or of faith, we will not easily change our fate here. We are very stuck in our fate, or if we have spirituality, or if we do yoga, or whatever it is that makes us relax, we are very determined. We follow the regime, the rules strict. We hold on to it here. This is what we are seeing, because it's literally hanging above the person. The person sticks to it. It's on it's in his head. It's really what he or she want to do. They want to follow that certain pattern here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it points that less, I don't mean financially, but less pleasant situations could come to us. But this probably is in other areas of our life here. But we need to put up with it. It's like we cannot move. With this combination, it might be that we are burdened by certain properties, by a certain job. Maybe you want the job changes here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. As I said here, the fox is half-hearted. It's possible also that you experience your relationship as a drag. This is what we are seeing here, and we drag it with us, but we want to go out of it. But maybe for now it will be difficult, but later on we will be able to move on. But the situation could be a little bit unpleasant. Maybe it's on the relationship field. Maybe there are certain burdens in the work currently now that we will take care of, and we will move on. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But we will have a very strong focus on getting a foothold back in our life here. This is what we are seeing here. We are very focused on that here. Anyway, we are urged also to continue what we are doing, difficulties or not here. It's very important to do, follow our destiny. The cross is destined, it's destined to be, even though it's heavy, we need to follow our destiny. These are two literally heavy cards. So the burden is upon us, and if we want more foothold, we need to keep those burdens. This could be personal burdens, but there is something here above us. Anyway, this points to us as a person that we are very solid. The people can count on us. If we make a promise, we keep those promises. Just see you don't make too much promises with the fish there, because we need to be able to keep our promises also with this combination. But this points that you are very determined. You provide security for others. This is a person normally who is consistent here. Sometimes also law-abiding or religion-abiding. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this person sticks to what he has promised. This is what we are seeing with this combination of cards, especially on the business front. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the fox, the fish, and the woman here, or the person card. Here we see that financial more comes to us. We see always the same confirmation here. Here we see also we need to be careful, especially if we make investments. We see it here again. Be careful if you make investments. Do your research, check out the fine print, whatever it is. If you do business, don't be too trusty. You have a lot of abundance coming to you. It doesn't mean we need to become reckless. This is what we are seeing here. If people will try to get information from you and you don't want to share it, you will get stingy. And this is not necessarily a bad thing. Some people might see that you are improving, and they might get like, it's like they hook on you and they want this information. But it's possible that you will get stingy, that you put them on their place. This is what we are seeing here, and it's not necessarily bad, as I said earlier here. Anyway, it's possible also that some people, in a way, try to manipulate us to give information, and that is why we get stingy. This is possible also. Anyway, it points also that we can adjust. If we had before economically less prosperous times in the past, here we see that we adjust here to the current economy, because for many of us in the past years, the past 2 years, the economy, especially in business, could have been harsh on them here. We learned it the hard way, and we want to improve ourselves. Then we have the fish and the person card here. This points abundance coming to you here. As I mentioned this earlier, this is a person who is in business here. Then we have the cross and the fish and the ship here. The cross and the fish here we have. It's possible also that we ourselves are responsible for money. and this responsibility comes with burdens. So if we are somehow in banking, in investments that we are seeing here, this brings responsibility, sometimes too much, a lot of responsibility, and this could cause stress. This is what we are seeing here. But actually, as I said earlier, it's your path to be, it's your destiny. This is what we are seeing here. It's positive, but it also comes with burdens. And we are seeing here literally that we move because the ship is moving. So here we move literally in business. Here we move forward ambitiously here. We need to, if we don't feel good in certain business areas, maybe we want to let go from seeing things out the past. We literally need to align ourselves here with the new economical times. This is what we are seeing here with this combination, because you will take your responsibilities, but as I said, you need to be able to keep your promises. And if you make promises, you want to keep them because this is a solid person. And just be careful if you make promises. Sagittarius sometimes can be very jovial. But here, be careful, don't be too jovial with your promises because they will put burdens on you. So be careful here, but it's positive for business here and positive for wealth. This need to be added also with this combination. But somehow the money is also, I didn't mention this angle also, but in a way, if you are related to church, spirituality, there is money involved also in that way. It's like everything is centered here around money and business. And it's possible even the church or the spirituality that you are involved in, that these people involve you in money. Maybe they know you're an expert and also there your advice is asked, or you are somehow connected to the stability of that. This is what we are seeing here. It's like you're a counselor here for them. It's not necessarily your business, but you are counseled here. This is what we are seeing here. It's like you're a therapist here for their business here, for the spirituality, or it could literally mean that you're connected somehow to the finances of your spirituality or your church. This is what we are seeing here. Whatever that means, your church, your mosque, your whatever it is that you are in here, your ashram, whatever it is that you are in here, somehow it's connected also money-like. They ask you maybe, and there are certain burdens here that we take upon us here for guiding that in a lawful way also with this combination. Anyway, there's also investments literally that we make in our faith, in our conviction. So if you are a participant of a certain spirituality, certain religion, you invest in it. That is what we see here also with this combination. But literally here, money is in our destiny here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. But it means a lot to you also. It means a lot. It's important. This, what we are having here, our job, our burden is a burden. And our religion might be also feel a little bit like a burden, but we are convicted here. It's our ideology and it means a lot to you here. That's why probably you take responsibility for it here. So sometimes maybe you literally preach how they need to handle the money here, if that is somehow related here. This is like a money preacher that we are seeing here. And I mean this in a positive way here, what we are seeing here. Anyway, it's possible also, if we would travel, that we are confronted with heavy rains. This is another angle that I'm seeing, or literally floods, especially if you come in certain areas where there is a typhoon area or where there's a lot of storms or the weather is changing. It depends on the season sometimes in abroad. But here we could also be confronted with a lot of water. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. Anyway, it points also that we need to take care of ourselves, take care of our body. We need to see that we sleep enough, that we eat enough. Remember, you need your body for functioning here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. See that you can keep all your promises, as I said, and see that you make your promises with the right people. Be careful, balance. Sometimes also there will be opportunities offered from you here from some people, but the question is if these people have honest intention, or maybe the money of these people is connected to something dark. We need to be careful here also with this combination, because if you make that kind of pact with these people, you could be it for a long time. So be careful what you're doing. If you make investments, you accept certain monies from certain people that it don't influence you in a negative way. You have enough coming to you that you don't need that additional. So be careful if you do, but of course you're the master of your own fate. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, again, here we see a person that learns a lot, always learning in life. We study up here also for we see always the same things coming here with this combination. If certain people in your life, even though you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of expertise, and certain people give you a certain angle, sometimes we need to listen also with this combination. It might be difficult here to listen to others, but sometimes here we sometimes need to hear the opinion for others of others also, even though we are already high placed here with this combination. But here this points that we are very devote to our spirituality also, what we are doing here with this combination of cards here. And also you will, with this combination, sometimes we are confronted. If you are a black and white person, black and white, you will learn there is a gray zone. With this combination, sometimes we are confronted with the gray zone. It's like literally, because of the path of life, your eyes will go open and you will see, you will discover the gray zone. This is what we are seeing here also with this kind of combination. This also sometimes means that in the business that we are doing, we get some form of enlightenment. Or if we are spirituality, we get a kind of enlightenment. We see things clear, especially with the sun here and the fish here, which means abundance here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we have the fish and the ship. That is again business here that we are seeing here. Also, this is improvement of status. If you want or not here, this is improvement of status here with this combination. And again, here we see the money in abroad, but we saw that earlier here. But be careful with your investment. Plan everything well out. If you plan out everything here, this is very good here, what we are seeing here for Sagittarius. The key is investigation, accountancy, and business planning. This is what we are seeing here. And also, as I said here, it will come with certain burdens and responsibilities. So Sagittarius, this is all for you for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. And I'm sure we see each other in my other videos. There's a lot of different topics that we do in the channel. You can also check the channel for other card readings from a different kinds. Not only Lenormand, we do also other cards more financially. And then, of course, also we have the psychological philosophical card readings. Anyway, Sagittarius, thank you for your time. And I'm sure we see each other next time. Bye-bye.